Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. I'm your host of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. My name is David Bradley, training facilitator and coach with Grant Cardone. Today we've got an amazing topic. We're going to be talking about the 10 reasons closers fail. Grant's got a list for you of the 10 reasons closers fail. So if you haven't had a chance to yet, because heck, we just started, go grab yourself a notepad, get ready to take some notes because we're going to run down a list for you. Okay. Welcome. If you are a first-time listener to the Cardone Solutions Podcast, allow me to say welcome. Thank you for being here. Those of you that have been with me for a hot minute, thank you so much for continuing to come back over and over and over again. Much, much, much appreciated. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the Cardone Solutions Podcast, please push pause and get that done right about now. And then also, if you get some value from today's episode, if it's helping you, or if you stumble on an episode, if you start listening to other ones and they're giving you some value, if it's helping you, do me a favor and share this out, okay? If it's benefiting you, I promise you it's benefiting somebody else, and somebody probably needs to hear it right on time at the moment you share it. So get it out there, okay? But first, before we get into today's topic, let us take a quick moment and have a short word from our sponsor. The Cardone Solutions Podcast is brought to you today by Cardone University. This is the tool that you need immediately to increase your income and grow your sales today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Access to Cardone University gets you access to over 800 plus business courses, private Cardone U community over on the Facebook, exclusive Grant Cardone live streams, private Q&A sessions with your Uncle G, access to never before released content, weekly training sessions, and membership pricing on all products and events, okay? This is everything that you need to know right now in order to grow your business. This is a journey that you will be going on, and we cannot wait to have you on there. And just to show you how serious we are about it and how much we know it's going to help, you can access Cardone University for 14 days for the low cost of time and attention, okay? It's free right now for the next 14 days. All that's required of you is time and attention. So to do that, to take advantage of it, this is a course that can change your life. Are you going to let Grant help you navigate the new economy that we have just found ourselves in? That's a yes or no question. Are you going to let Grant do that or not? Okay. We're going to expand your sense of what's possible in your career. This is everything. Basic sales principles, practical real-time solutions. We're going to give you the tools you need to succeed right now. Go to cardonesolutions.com/Cardone, the letter U, the word free. cardonesolutions.com/Cardone, U, free. One more time for good measure. Three's a charm, right? cardonesolutions.com/Cardone, U, free. Do it. Get over there. Okay. 10 reasons closers fail from Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone's 10 reasons closers fail. And there are multiple reasons why deals don't go through. And most of it is going to have a whole lot to do with communication, with negotiation, and the decision process. Okay? And if communication in the sales cycle does not go well, then both parties can feel like they're just not getting the deal done, which is exactly what winds up happening. We don't get the deal done. Okay? And it all comes down to knowing what you're doing, knowing what the customer's doing in order for us to get deals done. The best closers in the world, they truly understand their customer, and they know how to navigate the objections, the challenges, the problems, and they know how to do that with the right words. So to understand your customer better, you have to know this one simple thing. Okay, and this one thing will make your closing experience easier and smoother. Understand that you are providing a service to a customer who has a problem and is looking for a solution. And when you know, there's that word knowing again, when you know that you are that solution and you give them what they need to solve their problem, only then are you going to make the deal happen. And when you do it right, you're the hero. Okay? Here's a stat you may not know. Just something to think with. The customer is at least 57% of the way through the buying process before they show up to you. What that means is they are already out there looking for a solution to their problem. They already have the need for the product or service that you're offering in their life. That's why they called. And your job is literally to help them finalize their decision and be that solution to their issue with your product or service. And what does that mean for you? It means they've been shopping online, they're looking at other stuff, the different pieces of inventory, but does this mean that they're on the right product? Probably not, because if they were, they'd have done it already. Okay? So this is where you have to be prepared, and you can start, literally, you want to start offering choices, you want to start giving people options. Okay? You also want to be prepared with a full-on arsenal of what to say if it starts going south. An arsenal of closing techniques, okay? And would it be a bad idea if you also knew what not to do? So look, there will always be new ways to improve your sales process so you can bring in more revenue, elevate your business, increase your clientele, but knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. Make sense? So inside Cardone U, as well as in Grant's book, The Closer Survival Guide, Grant goes in depth into the top, well, the 10 main reasons that closers fail. Okay, he goes deep on why deals fail, and then he shows you the steps that you need to take so that you can succeed in closing more sales and ultimately help more people. Okay, so the top 10 reasons closers fail are, here's where you want to get that notepad out. 1, not enough attempts. 2, pressure is perceived as a bad thing. 3, unwillingness to deal with emotions. 4, lack of belief in the product or service. 5, incorrect estimation of effort. 6, being reasonable. 7, no financial plan in place. That's yours. Okay. 8, handling objections that are only complaints. 9, shortage of closing material. 10, incorrect barriers. Now, if you want to know more, and if you want to go deep on these so that you can literally find out how you can avoid losing a sale, then make sure that you have either access to Cardone University or you go grab yourself a copy of the Closer Survival Guide. Okay? You can master your sales and your closing techniques with time, attention, and practice. Those are the 3 things. You need time, you need attention, and practice. And there's one other thing. Money. You need to invest money in you and into growing your business. Okay? Getting all the right information and knowledge, it's crucial to growing a business. And Cardone University, back to that again, has all the tools and resources that you need so you can make that happen. The question for you then, though, is will you make the investment in yourself and your business? All right, so let's wrap this up. Let's just recap them. Let's run them down one more time for good measure. Okay, not enough attempts. These are the 10 reasons closers fail. You don't do it enough. You don't take enough shots. Okay. You think pressure is a bad thing. That could be a misnomer or false data. Okay. You're unwilling to deal with emotions, yours and theirs. Okay. You have a lack of belief in the product or service. You're not sold on what you're doing. Okay. You've made an incorrect estimation of effort, thinking you should be able to get it done in such and such a time, but that didn't turn out so correct. Right. Ooh, it's taking longer than I thought. Damn it. Okay. Being reasonable. Reasonable with what? Okay. Think about that. How are you too reasonable, and how is that stopping you from closing more deals? Okay. No financial plan in play. Where are you going? What kind of income do you want to generate? Okay. The tighter your plan is, the more you're going to push for it, and the more willing you're going to be to stay in the close. Okay. Handling objections that are only complaints. Shortage of closing material. You don't have enough ammunition to stay in the fight long enough. Okay. And then incorrect barriers. More on that inside Cardone University for sure. If you're not understanding what that is, make sure you get inside Cardone U. Make sure you grab a copy of the Closer Survival Guide and get a real understanding of what incorrect barriers are. Okay. More importantly, which one of these 10 do you really need a real tune-up in? Which one of these 10, if you just handled correctly, would improve the entire close for you? Okay. That's what I want you to focus on right now. Spend the next 7 days working on whichever one of these 10 you know is an out for you, is an immediate opportunity for increased sales, profit, okay, more referrals. Which one is it? Get it handled and then move on to the next one. Okay, go through all 10 of these. Okay, spend 10 weeks on it if you need to, right? Okay, perfect. So, anything you need from me, anything I can help with in this area, feel free to reach out, okay? My email address, david@grantcardone.com. My office line, 310-777-0352. This has been another exciting episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. Have an awesome rest of your week and be great, because nothing else pays.